What up, guys? Welcome to Downtown Melo. You're listening to the Entertainment Report on iHeartRadio, live from Dubai for Thursday, July 28th, 2022. Delivering some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo. That's REYMELO. On Twitter at The Enter Report or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to the show anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for the Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Amazon is giving a glimpse of the new film Samaritan. Prime Video shared a trailer for the movie Wednesday featuring Sylvester Stallone and Euphoria actor Javon Walton. Samaritan follows a 13-year-old Sam Clear, played by Walton, who suspects that his mysterious and reclusive neighbor, Mr. Smith, played by Stallone, is actually Samaritan, a superpower vigilante who was thought to have died in a fire 25 years ago. Official synopsis reads, most believe Samaritan perished in the fire, but some in the city, like Sam, have hope that he is still alive. With crime on the rise and the city on the brink of chaos, Sam makes it his mission to coax his neighbor out of hiding to save the city from ruin. Pilo Ashbeck, Dasha Polanco, and Moises Arias also star. Samaritan is written by Braga F. Schultz and directed by Julius Avery. The film premieres August 26 on Prime Video. FX announced Wednesday that its documentary Super Spreader will premiere August 19th on both FX and Hulu. The network also released a trailer for the upcoming feature. Super Spreader will be the latest in the New York Times Presents, a documentary series chronicling the investigative work of the New York Times. Super Spreader will be the second episode of Season 2, which will focus on the spread of misinformation surrounding the COVID-19 pandemic and vaccines. The documentary will also examine the work of anti-vaccine theorists like Dr. Joseph Mercola, who FX said has become a leading spreader of COVID-19 misinformation online, according to researchers, building a vast operation to push natural health cures and disseminate anti-vaccination content while reaping immense profit. The first episode of Season 2 was released this past May, focusing on Tesla CEO Elon Musk and the controversy surrounding self-driving cars. First announced in July 2020, the New York Times Presents has delved into the behind-the-scenes work concerning a number of investigative reports by the Times and is produced by members of the newspaper's editorial team. Topics throughout the first season include the creation of the e-cigarette company Juul, the conservatorship star Britney Spears, and the killing of Louisville, Kentucky woman Breonna Taylor. Fate: The Winx Saga will return for a second season on Netflix in September. The streaming service for Season 2 on Wednesday. Paulina Chavez will play the earthly fairy Flora in the new season. Miranda Richardson will play Althea's headmistress Rosalind, with Daniel Betts as Professor Harvey. In addition, Brandon Grace plays the new character Gray. Fate: The Winx Saga is based on the Nickelodeon animation series Winx Club. The series is created by Brian Young and follows the students at Althea, a magical boarding school in the other world. Abigail Cohen, Hannah Vander Westhausen, Precious Mustafa, Elliot Salt, and Elisha Applebaum, Danny Griffin, Sadie Silverall, and Freddie Thorpe star. Netflix also released a featurette for Season 2 featuring the cast. Salt, who plays Tara, set of the season. We've got new monsters, we've got new threats. People are being possessed. You can expect epic fights, lots of steamy romance. Van der Westhuizen, who portrays Stella Adden. Fate: The Winx Saga premieres September 16th. David Harbour and Pedro Pascal will lead the cast of the HBO series My Dentist's Murder Trial. The headline reported Tuesday that Harbour and Pascal will star in the new limited series. My Dentist's Murder Trial, written by Steve Conrad, who will direct the pilot episode. The series is inspired by the New Yorker article My Dentist's Murder Trial: Adultery, False Identities, and a Lethal Sedation. The true crime drama explores the story of Dr. Gilberto Nunez, who was indicted in 2015 for killing his friend Thomas Coleman by having him ingest a substance that caused his death. Pascal will play Nunez, while Harvard's role is unknown. Harvard may play Coleman or Lasden, who was a longtime patient of Nunez. Variety confirmed the pair's casting. In addition to starring, Harbour and Pascal will executive produce with Conrad, Todd Black, Jason Bluthemel, and Steve Tisch will also serve as executive producers. Harbour is known for playing Jim Hopper on the Netflix series Stranger Things, while Pascal portrayed the title character on the Disney Plus series The Mandalorian. In addition, Pascal will star in the HBO adaptation of The Last of Us. Actor John Krasinski appeared on The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon and talked about his surprise appearance in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Krasinski, who was on the show Tuesday to promote his new film DC League of Super Pets, had made an unexpected cameo in May's Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness, playing Dr. Reed Richards, a member of the Fantastic Four. Fallon noted that the actor was in the movie for only a few scenes, to which Krasinski joked that it was a big moment for him that he hoped the audience enjoyed. He says, I called, and I was like, did they go crazy? Fallon also asked Krasinski about his potential future in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, given that the brand recently announced a new slate of release dates for upcoming films at Comic-Con, including Fantastic Four films set to open in 2024. Fallon said, they just announced all these new movies, and they announced there's going to be a Fantastic Four movie. You're not allowed to say anything. I'm not allowed to really ask you, but do you think? Krasinski reiterated, though, that Marvel was known for being secretive with its properties, keeping its actors in the dark for most of the process. He said, they don't tell you anything. Fallon also brought up the rumor that Krasinski's wife, actress Emily Blunt, could potentially join her husband as Sue Storm, another member of the Fantastic Four. Krasinski, though, was similarly quiet about this theory. Krasinski also talked about If, an upcoming movie that he is set to direct and star in. The actor will feature in the film alongside Ryan Reynolds and his co-star from The Office, Steve Carell. Krasinski said of the film, before reiterating that he was joking, I should have started with, this is the Office reunion movie. Described by Krasinski as a movie about imaginary friends, If will reunite with him and Carell for the first time since The Office ended in 2013. The actor's role as Jim Happer on the NBC sitcom helped make him a household name among audiences, and he would be nominated for a SAG Award as part of the ensemble on the show for 7 years in a row, winning twice. Fallon stayed on topic of The Office by asking about an online theory that Jim Halpert was really the overarching villain of the show. Fallon asked, why would anyone do this? Jim is one of the most loved and funny characters in the world. This is not so true. This is garbage. Krasinski says, well, they're on to me because I played it as a supervillain. In addition to the interview, Krasinski also participated in a game of catchphrase alongside Fallon's other guest, Grammy-nominated singer Maggie Rogers. Fallon teamed with Rogers to beat Krasinski, who was partnered alongside Tariq Trotter from The Tonight Show's house band, The Roots. Disney's own Hulu said Wednesday that the streaming video service will begin accepting political ads consistent with standards Disney sports and entertainment cable networks use for political advertising. According to Exodus, Disney confirmed Wednesday that it is ending Hulu's prohibition against political advertising effective immediately. Disney said after a thorough review of ad policies across its linear networks and streaming platforms over the last few months, Disney is now aligning Hulu's political advertising policies to be consistent with the company's general entertainment and sports cable network and ESPN+. According to the Washington Post, Hulu said it now accepts candidate and issued advertisements covering a wide spectrum of policy positions. But the streaming video service says it's reserved the right to request edits or other changes in line with industry standards. The Democratic Senate Campaign Committee had tweeted earlier this week complaining about Hulu's rejection of Democratic ads on abortion and guns. They said, Hulu is rejecting our ads calling out GOP attacks on abortion access and gun safety. Their shady policies amount to outrageous political censorship. The Democrats tweeted that Hulu had refused to run political ads on the, quote, central themes of Democratic midterm campaigns. 3 Democratic groups, the Democratic Senate Campaign Committee, the Democratic Congressional Committee Campaign Committee, and the Democratic Governors Association all said they had tried to buy political ads on Hulu on abortion and guns July 15th. Hulu did not run the ads, but Disney, ESPN, cable sports channel did run the ads. Tony Dow, who played Wally Cleaver on the show Leave It to Beaver, has died, his family confirmed on Facebook on Wednesday. The post on Dow's official Facebook page read, "We have received confirmation from Christopher, Tony's son, that Tony passed away earlier this morning with his loving family at his side to see him through his journey. We know that the world is collectively saddened by the loss of this incredible man. He gave so much to us all and was loved by so many. One fan said it best, it is rare when there is a person who is so universally loved like Tony. The 77-year-old had been in hospice care for quite some time. His management team confirmed Tuesday that the actor was still alive after posting a statement earlier in the day announcing his death following a battle with cancer. Dow's wife Lauren then confirmed to CBS News that her husband was still alive and breathing at the time. Dow was best known for his role in the iconic 1950s television sitcom Leave It to Beaver, which ran from 1957 to 1963. He announced his cancer prognosis in May. A Facebook post last week said that the illness had been a roller coaster of ups and downs. Dow's son Christopher said in the Facebook post, "Although this is a very sad day, I have comfort and peace that he is in a better place. He was the best dad anyone could ask for. He was my coach, my mentor, my voice of reason, my best friend, my best man in my wedding, and my hero." Dow was 77. Legendary TV writer and producer Norman Lear, known for helming sitcoms such as All in the Family, Maude, and The Jeffersons, turned 100 on Wednesday. To mark the milestone birthday, Lear published an essay in the New York Times reflecting on his life, legacy, and the future of the country. Lear wrote, "I wake up every morning grateful to be alive. To be honest, I'm a bit worried that I may be in better shape than our democracy is." Much of the essay focused on Lear's view on the rising divisions within the United States. The essay said, "I was deeply troubled by the attack of Congress on January 6, 2021, by supporters of former President Donald Trump attempting to prevent the peaceful transfer of power. I don't take the threat of authoritarianism lightly." Lear noted that he flew more than 50 missions in a B-17 bomber to defeat fascism consuming Europe during World War II. He also said at the same time, "I've been moved by the courage of the handful of conservative Republican lawmakers, lawyers, and former White House staffers who resist Mr. Trump's bullying. They give me hope that Americans can find unexpected common ground with friends and family whose politics differ, but who are not willing to sacrifice core democratic principles." Lear continued by looking back on his decades-long career in entertainment. He wrote, "It's remarkable to consider that television, the media for which I am most well known, did not even exist when I was born, 1922. Innovative technologies create new ways for us to express ourselves and, I hope, with allowed humanity to learn more about itself and better understand one another's ideas, failures, and achievements." The essay concluded, "Reaching this birthday with my health and wits mostly intact is a privilege. Approaching it with loving family, friends, and creative collaborators to share my days has expressed me with a lot of gratitude I can hardly express." Native of New Haven, Connecticut, Lear would launch a career in screenwriting in the 50s and would go on to have major production roles in over 100 shows. His show All in the Family aired from 1971 to 1979 and became Lear's first big hit. The show became known for depicting controversial issues not normally seen on television in the 1970s, such as racism, homosexuality, and abortion. From there, Lear followed up numerous other successful sitcoms throughout the decades, including Maude, Good Times, and The Jeffersons. In 2019, he became the oldest person to win an Emmy at the age of 97, ahead of his 100th year. He told People that he would be celebrating his birthday in Vermont with "my wonderful wife and 6 children, my 2 son-in-laws, and 4 grandchildren." To further celebrate his birthday, ABC will be airing a 2-hour special on Lear in September. Called Norman Lear, 100 Years of Music and Laughter, ABC will pay homage to Lear with a number of special guests and musical performances. ABC President Craig Edrich said, "Lear's illustrious career is revered by so many, and we're honored to be celebrating his legacy with this special night of entertainment." And finally, Barack Obama has been listening to Beyonce and Harry Styles in 2022. On Tuesday, the former president released a playlist of his favorite songs this year thus far. The list features recent hits including Beyonce's "Break My Soul," Styles music from a sushi restaurant, Thames Vibe Out, Rosalia with Sakyo, and Burna Boy with Last Last. Obama has also been listening to older songs such as Prince's Let's Go Crazy, Miles Davis' Blue and Green, Aretha Franklin Save Me, and Bruce Springsteen's Dancing in the Dark. He says, every year I get excited to share my summer playlist because I learn about so many new artists from your replies. It's an example of how music can really bring us all together. Here's what I've been listening to this summer. Obama also shared a summer reading list of his favorite books. Those include Emily St. John Mandel's Sea at Tranquility, Ursula Cline's Why We Polarize, Jennifer Egan, The Candy House, and Hanif Abdurraqaq, Little Devil in America in praise of black performances. And that is your entertainment report for Thursday. I'm your host, Mr. Downtown Melo. I'll be back tomorrow to deliver some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo. That's REYMELO. On Twitter at The Enter Report or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to this episode or any previous episodes of The Entertainment Report anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app. Search for The Entertainment Report and it'll take you to the page. Good night and God bless you all.